Hey guys. In my last video, we upgraded a wooden box all the way up to a 2-story house that actually turned out pretty good. After that video, I was sent something by my good friend Braxton, who actually has his own channel now. I'll leave the link in the description for you to check it out, but it's something I found kind of interesting. Basically, Braxton sent me this world with this build that he created, but the twist is he intentionally designed this to be as bad as possible. Why would you do that to me? So in this video, we're gonna have to upgrade this saloon that Braxton made for me. And really quick before we get into it, guys, if you want to see more videos of me upgrading buildings like this, other building tips and tricks that I might have, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a new video. And with that, let's get my hard hat on and let's get started. To start, let's take a look inside this saloon. It looks like he added this little banner sign. Oh no, this banner sign is off center. Why would he do that to me? We've got a little horse outside. Old Betsy, how you doing, old Betsy? We'll keep you. We'll put you somewhere else. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. And before you guys get mad at me, this is not me just bullying Braxton's building expertise. This is something he intentionally designed to look as bad as possible to make it more of a challenge for me. So this must be the main kind of front area of the bar with the chairs. Everything is lit up by redstone torches. We have different potions in here. Are these named? He's got different names for all of these. That's hilarious. Okay, maybe we can reuse some of those. But let's go upstairs really quick. I have a feeling that it's going to be just as bad or even worse. Ooh, okay. No, it's not that bad. At least we have one extra block of jumping height. It looks like he's got soul lanterns lighting it up, which is not great. We've got this table that's just kind of placed in here. And then we have, let's see, lavatory. So this is the one toilet. Oh boy. Did someone pee on this bed? Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Braxton was smoking when he designed this, but I'm honestly pretty impressed with how bad this is. So with that said, let's get old Betsy moved over here. Let's get rid of this lead. We'll take you, and then we will set you up just over here for now, just so you're out of the way. We don't want to accidentally blow you up or anything like that. The first issue I'm having here is trying to decide what I want to do with this downstairs. Obviously, this ceiling is not high enough. I almost wonder if we should get rid of the second floor for now. Like, if we were to just totally tear it out and just replace the whole thing, because I feel like this is not workable as it is right now. And luckily I have world edit, so let's just go ahead and select this up here, and then we'll head back down over here. And this is all going away now. We're just gonna, yep, okay, goodbye. Everything is cleared now. Obviously, this still looks pretty weird, so we're gonna probably clear these out as well. I think, yeah, let's just get rid of these guys. We don't need them. For now, those are completely going away, and now we have a little bit more of a fresh start, a little bit higher of a ceiling, which makes sense for a saloon, I believe. They usually have kind of tall ceilings, at least from what I've seen in movies. So let's go ahead and clear this out. I don't want to completely get rid of everything. I want to keep some of the original build. So maybe we can incorporate some of what he has out here into it. But a lot of this is going to need changed. Let's start with the outside here. I think the biggest issue we have is everything is made out of oak planks. There is absolutely no kind of color, texture, detail, anything like that I've talked about in my previous videos. So that's something we're going to have to fix here. I think the best way to go about this is just using mainly wood colors. I use stone in a lot of my builds, but I feel like fitting with the Western saloon type of theme, it'd be better to just stick to different colors of wood and different types of wood. So let's incorporate some different kinds of logs. Maybe we can even throw in some barrels as some decoration and just really give it that Western saloon vibe. I think the first problem we're going to run into with that is just where it sits right now. I feel like I want this saloon to kind of have like a wraparound porch type of thing almost, but it's at ground level right now. So what I think we need to do is just lift this whole building up a couple blocks. And I know that kind of takes away from the idea of upgrading a house, but I mean, world edit is just so much easier, and I don't feel like rebuilding this whole thing, so we're just gonna do it. And I don't want to see any judgment in the comments, or you can comment. I mean, all right, we have the whole thing selected now, so let's just go ahead and take it out of existence, and then we'll go up, let's say 2 blocks, just for the sake of giving ourselves a little bit more room. We'll repaste this in, and then we'll need to do a little bit of work here, but this is definitely going to give us a lot better of a foundation than just plain oak planks in the ground. So I ended up bringing it back down so it's only 1 block higher than it used to be, which I feel like will work a little bit better. So I think what we want to do is some kind of like spruce maybe for the floor. We want to get some color variation going in here just because it is literally all oak planks right now. So let's see what I can come up with there. I'm actually kind of shocked at how big of a difference that made. Just having this extra little lip around the whole building just adds a little bit of character that the saloon didn't have at first, that I feel like a lot of Western saloons have. Just adds a little bit of, you know, nice aesthetic to it. But I think I still want to do some kind of border around it. I do want to add stairs, at least on the front in some places. Maybe we can do some kind of log surrounding it, maybe like a dark oak. Let's see how that looks. Now we're talking. Ignore that most of this is still oak. This just makes it's a really nice touch in my opinion, and I think it'll end up looking really good, especially once we get the actual building sorted out. And I am just now realizing that these are acacia doors, so that is not going to be staying. Hey, in this house, we hate acacia, okay? Acacia's a big no-no, ever. Just don't use it. It doesn't look good. Let's get some more detail added to this building. Meow. Wow. Oh, my bad. Goodbye, Mr. Sign. You do not work here anymore. Let me just add a little something up here real quick. Yeah, this is looking good. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Figuring out a shape I like for this is harder than I expected it to be. I think I'm gonna try putting trapdoors here and see if I like that. As you can probably tell, I've made a lot of progress. It's not perfect just yet, but I am liking the way that it's turning out. I like the platform that I did. I ended up not raising the ceiling height of this building, so the building is actually the original size, just raised up 1 block. If we go in here, I haven't added any stairs into the second level. I did shorten it back down, so it is pretty short in here, but I think it'll end up working with the idea I have. So far, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. I've added some fences, and I've added this balcony for the second level that I see a lot of saloons having, and I think it'll be a really great addition, and I'm kind of excited to see where we're able to go with this. So I've gone ahead and wrapped this design all the way around this building, and it's actually looking pretty good. It's especially when you compare it to what we had before, but when you walk in, it's still, you know, pretty empty. Let's go ahead and close this up from me copying stuff. Let's build that staircase. I think I want to do like double staircases, maybe around the sides here that bring it back up. And then maybe we can partially open up the ceiling to still give it that open feeling that I was wanting to go for. This is looking 1,000 times better. I still haven't really done anything with the counter yet, but I've got these staircases put in and I've got a little bit of trim going on, and it brings you right up to this level. I decided to use fence gates because I feel like it just fit that Western vibe more with those doors that you kind of just push open, you know? But so far, I think it's actually turning out pretty good. This upstairs level is pretty basic, but I think it will serve its purpose. I think it will serve its purpose perfectly. I dare you guys to try and say that 3 times fast. This is starting to look super cool. So I added in some seating and some fences up top to give it sort of like a handrail type thing. You can look down and see into the main area of the saloon, which I think is pretty cool. The last thing I really want to do is just mess with this, and I think I have a couple ideas. I think what I want to do is actually add some drink dispensers using dispensers, and then maybe some buttons on top of the counter, and then item frames overhanging. I have a couple ideas for that, and then I also want to have some kind of bartender back here, even if it's just something dumb like a villager. I feel like that just might be a little bit of a nice touch. I think I've come up with a pretty cool solution here. There's dispensers hidden behind these glowing item frames. When you click this button, it spits out from that dispenser and gives you that potion, which I think is pretty cool, and they're kind of hidden away. Now let's just add that bartender. And there we go. Now we got bartender Greg in here serving us up some drinks with all these tables. We can head right upstairs. Everything is awesome. We can come out here, get a look at the view. And of course, old Betsy, she's still here. We did not get rid of her like I promised. Anyway, let's go ahead and head outside super quick and get one last look at this. This turned out shockingly well. I'm genuinely impressed that I was able to do literally anything with that saloon. And if you guys want to see me do more videos like this, make sure to subscribe down below and hit the like button on this video so I know this is something you guys are interested in. And I will see you guys in the next one.